Open up QuantAM and create a new file. This gray box is representing the build plate. You hit the plus on the left side, grab your part. Then you can use the downward surface tool to choose which side you want to face down. Then you can add a Z offset. In this case, I'll use 2 millimeters, and you can see the part is floating now. Move from the orientation stage to the support stage, and at this time we can choose a support profile. Here's an example, medium supports, and we can automatically highlight the regions that will need supports and then use the automatic support generation tool to build supports. The next step is to make the layout on the whole build. This is the actual build plate geometry, and we can do some instancing. You can use this dialog box, or you can just click the arrow and drag it, 1, 2, and release. And then if you want to do a second row of instancing, first let's relocate these. If you hold shift, drag a box, then you can highlight 3 parts, hold alt, click and drag, and you're going to move your parts. Then you can hold shift, hold shift, draw the box, do instancing again, and you can instance all the parts again. Then we're going to choose our material file. We are going to typically use stainless steel stripe pattern. Click OK, and then that has been applied. In the material viewer, you can see that all of the settings that are selected. One row is assigned for one part ID, which is automatically given. So this happens to be part 1, that's part number 2. So for part 1, we can compare the upskin scan settings. The power is 160 watts. If you go to the scan volume, the hatches are the area right in the middle that cover most of the volume of the part. The power level for the hatches is 200 watts. The point distance is 60 microns, and the exposure time for the laser is 80 microseconds. You can close this and you can go to the review stage. In this stage you can see all the scans that have been generated for your parts. The purple lines, I think they represent the upskin, red would be a border, and yellow is interior hatching. If you go down one layer, then you'll see that the hatches are rotating, and you'll see that you only have yellow, indicating that this is not upskin anymore. If you travel all the way down to the bottom of the part, then you can see the scans that are generated for the supports. And if you want to see the actual points, you can convert the view to show scan points. This is actually where each exposure will take place on your part. It slows down the computer a little bit to be in this view. So there you have it. The other part of information that the program will give you is the build time, 7 hours and 37 minutes. That's fairly accurate. The cost is not an accurate description for us right now. And the build height, number of layers, volume of material consumed in your part, and the volume of material in your supports is shown.